This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the DOJ, the Attorney General, are going after a company that they allege are using Algos in order to control the price of rents. And because they're controlling the price of rent, consumers are paying a whole lot more money for rent than they should, that they are monopolizing the price of rent, and they're in violation of the Sherman Act and the U.S. antitrust laws, and blah, 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 blah. Why is the Justice Department so concerned about antitrust laws and the Sherman Act and Algos when it comes to some small company charging extra rent allegedly to renters? Yet somehow the trillions of dollars being stolen from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules with the algorithms in the stock market, the Department of Justice is silent. They are not concerned about the trillions of dollars being robbed from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. They think that the Algos that's allegedly controlling the rent price for renters is a better subject to go after. They're going after the landlords who rent to people in their community, but they allow the big dogs to use the Algos and violate what I believe to be the antitrust laws, the monopoly laws, the Sherman Act in the securities industry, on Wall Street, in the banking industry. Monopoly doesn't matter. Sherman Act doesn't matter. Antitrust doesn't matter. I mean, Citadel is the market maker, the hedge fund, and the dog pool. But somehow the Department of Justice doesn't see any antitrust violations in that. They don't see any monopoly violations in that. They don't see any Sherman Act violations in that. But somehow they see antitrust violations in Algos that control the prices of rent. I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is just my opinion. The bad actors who donate to these politicians, they own the DOJ, they own the SEC, and they own the FBI. We've been screaming about the fraud and corruption in the AMC and GME play for 36 months. The evidence of the fraud and corruption is overwhelming. Citadel being the market maker, the hedge fund, and the dog pool, in my opinion, violates our antitrust laws, violates our monopoly laws, violates our Sherman Act laws. But the DOJ don't even look at it. All the algo trading in the stock market robs trillions of dollars from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules every single year. Yet somehow the DOJ does not see any problems with those algos, but they see a problem with the algos when it comes to renters paying extra money in their rent. It is absolutely crazy what they focus on, but what they do, they try to go after these little small fish to make it appear that they're doing their job, while the big whales, the real big criminals that are robbing retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, every single day they get a pass from the Department of Justice. And this is further evidence of that. How could you think that Algos controlling how much apartment rents for is more important than the Algos that are stealing trillions of dollars from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. What do you think is a better allocation of resources? Going after landlords that allegedly overcharge their renters, or going after institutions that are stealing trillions of dollars from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.